Welcome back to another session of the Curse of Mantras. We're going to do some like battling and shit. I want to do some more card gaming. Fucking rules. Yeah, get to my hamlet or something. What is it? Oh my god, I'm visiting Mantras. That's what this does. I decide to visit Mantras. After all, if they can surprise me with a visit, why can't I return the favour? Of course, as soon as I'm in front of that castle, I start to have second thoughts. Or if they really are some kind of god. And if they are, who says that they're a benevolent one? They just call me a viper. Maybe this is a terrible idea. I turn to leave, but inexplicably I find myself inside the castle in that dimension with no rules. Oh wait, I didn't expect you to come so soon. Have you decided? Decided what? Order of chaos. I'm still not ready yet. Yes I am. I see. They turn their back to me and become silent. They're watching stars using the telescope. The cosmos, isn't it beautiful? I suppose. The sooner you realise that everything is inevitable, the better it will be. Everything. Fighting, taking a side, remembering your past, all is already written, and it will happen. I decided to open it up to them, since they seem less creepy than this morning. At least I'm guessing it was this morning, since that's when I woke up. Before entering your place, I decided to go away, and yet a moment later I found myself inside here. Well, how's that possible? See, that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. They look at me all happy as if for the first time I've said something that pleases them. Wow, if all I had to do was say crazy things. It doesn't matter what we think we can do. A path has already been laid in front of us, all of us. The only thing we can do is begin our journey and follow it through until the end. Let's see. What do I tell him? Hizeria asked me to spy. Mercuria says that he can find a way out of this place. Siberia has her suspicions. What's at the end of the path? Alright, let's say I do follow the path, and maybe I convince the others to do the same. That would be wonderful. This place really needs people who can follow orders without too many questions. Order. I have a question. Mantra's expression changes from a smile to a frown. I guess that's kind of my gift. The ability to ruin Mantra's day. Constant disappointment, that's me. What is there at the end of the path? Death. Oh, but who says that there's an end? What? Does the circle have a beginning and an end? Does an infinite plane have an end? The cosmos has no bounds. You lost me. This has already happened many times before and it will happen again and again. It's just a cycle. A cycle? What exactly is a cycle? You wouldn't understand. You only need to know that this isn't the first time it's happened, and it won't be the last time. Now go. The moment with your alignment will be set is quickly approaching. Manchester, you and I... Are things alright between us? What? You call me a viper, a mistake. I'm not anything like that. Manchester comes closer and puts a hand on my shoulder. There's no warmth in their gesture, it's more like a warning. Ace, we don't need to get along to be friends. The cosmos will find a way regardless. We're all just pawns. Now go. I leave more confused than when I entered. Sadly, there seems to be a constant feeling I'm left with whenever I speak to with Mantras. I really don't understand what a cycle is. If Mantras is afraid of discovering too much, I'll need to speak with the others again. Card battles. I love the card battles. Ram. Water because I have... Yes. Water this one. I am on there. That's fine. 20. Less cards than I'm allowed. Brilliant. I get some more water things. Water. Water. Alright. What is that? Flower of life. Imp. Oh my lord. Okay. That's that troll. Hey. The hell? Troll. The hell? Interaction. Yeah. Oh my lord. I've got no guards. Okay. Well, they're kicking my ass. Oh, I win. Oh. I thought I was gonna lose. New cards unlocked. The above cards have been added to your deck builder screen. Right mouse button to examine them. Water Valiant Souls found. Open up the air realm. 3. Air realm. Okay, let's go. Fishman. Okay. Yes, I win. New cards unlock self-intendo. Earth realm. Wait. Air. Okay. Future. I like them flowers live. Lovely job. Oh, 20. There we go. Okay. Engine. There we go. What? I love this guard. Flower of life, will of the wisp. I gotta lose. Yes. Oh my lord. Start again. Oh, right, there's fun with that. Two of them. I love the flower of life, it's amazing. Ding you. Da, 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 da. It's one of them. Creature. Charles not that great. Oh, wisp I can't stand. Maybe one of them. That's it. Finish. love, love, love. Go my flower power. Yes. Giant ant. Yes. New cousin locked Forest Wilton and Giant Mall. Yeah. Is everyone done for now? Save the game. Talking mode now. The realm of fire. Hey dude. Hey kid. Ash is tinkering away at a new piano when I enter his studio. Well, I say new. It is new in that it had been in Ash's room yesterday, but in appearance it's an old battered up to it. It could have come out of any saloon in the Old West. I'm surprised there are no bullet holes decorating its warped and scratched cabinetry. Still beneath Ash's delicate touch, it sounds better than it has any right to. I dreamt about you last night. For a moment I can't be whether he's talking to me or reciting lyrics from a song. Really? Truly, dude. I watched, mesmerised as his fingers move fluidly over the keys with a touch so light that I can hardly believe he is playing at all. It is a far cry from the storm and fury of his previous guitar playing. He isn't playing a tune as such, it's more like a succession of motifs that somehow whirl and map together in the room like some big heady drug. You're in this hall, this vast hall, wooden panelling and fine parquetry. There were a bunch of swell folks who were eating, drinking, laughing, and it was strange. I wait silently beside the piano for him to go on. Almost imperceptibly, the motifs become recognisable tune. One that clangs a lonely distant bell in my memory, a memory bittersweet, laden with regret and loss, and yet home. I smell lavender. It was strange because I was playing the piano. I remember thinking, what am I doing here? I haven't played the piano since I was a kid. It's kind of an old farts instrument. I was worried, dude, I can tell you. I was prepared 10, 12 hours a day, weeks before a tour. I can't remember people or things, but I can remember rehearsing, and last night I knew I hadn't practiced. And I was scared sick. All I could play with these motifs, exercises, scales, stupid kid stuff. People were getting restless, sorry. I don't know what to say, and I don't want to say anything anyway. It would probably just kill the mood, and I'm curious. Somehow I was there in his dream. I could see it exactly as it is described, except it is evening. We can see the flame-tinged rose and orange clouds drifting. No, we were drifting between curtained windows. Was it a dream or was it memory? I couldn't discern. Then you appeared dressed exactly as you are, and you walked over to me, and then I knew exactly what I had to play. I mean, I didn't know the tune before, but I knew how to play it. My fingers knew how to play it. I listened as the tune develops and grows beneath his long fingers, stirring to life memories that were no more than whispered fogs in my mind, but they are memories that I recognise as mine and mine alone. The memories coalesce into words, and I can hear a voice singing. You can stab me in the heart, and raise a glass of blood. On the last note's end, I stand lost with tears in my eyes for no reason at all that I could understand. Ash looks down at the piano keys and his fingers resting on them, an expression of disbelief in his face. There's something about you, Ace, he mumbles, apropos of nothing that I could tell. Things have changed since you've arrived. Mantra spoke in my mind. I waited so long for you, And now that you are here, I'm not sure you're the one. Maybe I've made a terrible mistake. Don't say that. Ash looks at me curiously, and I wonder if in my vehemence I have been replying as a ghost of Mantras or Ash himself. It's true, dude, things have changed, but I can't put a finger on exactly how they've changed. It's most peculiar. He prods an ivory key with one finger, staring at it as if surprised it was producing the same note over and over again. I don't think I dreamt about anybody before. That's a new thing for sure. Listen, I think you better go, dude. I gotta figure this thing out. Let me help you. I can help you. Just tell me what to do. Order. Help me. Oh, I'm sure that you're the key to everything happening here recently. So I can... Well, right now you can't do anything for me. I'm sorry. How do you know? I just do. Trust me. Rage, annoyance, and a little hysteria wage a small and violent war in my chest. Well, be like that then. See if I care. I storm outside and go to my crit. I don't want to see anyone on the way. I feel tired, so I go back to my room to rest. Tomorrow, or whatever they call it here, will be my fourth awakening. That means I need to pick a side. I lie down in my bed and I close my eyes, all hopes that this is just a dream rapidly vanishing the more time I spend here. Fourth awakening. I wake up strangely relaxed with a clear idea in my mind. I was going to be Order. I had no hesitations about it anymore. It was odd. Like I'd suddenly an enlightening moment, and all my doubts disappeared. Well, at least now I have a certainty in this crazy world full of mystery and deception. With my mind set, I get out of bed thinking about my next move. I look so much better. Wait a minute, my room changed again while I was asleep. It looks different, I look different, I feel different. A shelf full of books and a poker table have materialised overnight. The poker table looks very familiar, as if was strictly connected to my past experience. And what about my new outfit? Damn, who is this fine-looking fellow? I'm looking extra dapper in my grey fedora and vest. The blue tie fits snugly under my shirt, collar ties. Ha! Okay, bad joke. The whole thing together. The extra facial hair looks surprisingly refined too. I must say that I'm very proud of my new self. I couldn't have done a better job. I hike up to Mantras Castle. I guess I owe them a visit today of all days. I wonder how they'll react to my decision. I knock on the door. Ente, I've been expecting you. I open the door and go inside. How did you know it was me? Intuition. A place that's different from the last time I visited, more organised, more decorated, more homey. Mantras, on the other hand, looks like the normal shabby south. In fact, they look like a tramp who decided to squat in someone else's castle. You've done something to the place. Au contraire, my dear Ace, you've done something to my place. No, I haven't. I don't even recognise any of this stuff. I can't tell what all these items are. Weird trinkets made with gold or some similar metal shining in the darkness of the space around Mantras Lair. No, it's not that, my dear. I'm just amused at the things you have done without even being aware of them. The only thing I can clearly understand is that they are placed in an orderly manner. Each of them is an equal distance from each other and is formed into precise shape around Mantras' impossible room. It's a little unsettling if what you say is true. My word is truth around here. You better believe it when I tell you something. Okay, well, I just thought I'd come by and tell you I've decided to join Order. Of course you have. You knew already. Mantras gestures at me. It's my appearance, I guess it's clear now. How could you be anything else after what you've done to this place, to your place, or to yourself? I decide to change the topic. What now? I mean, a picked aside, so what's next? Your goal hasn't changed. Meet your team, get to know them better, and keep fighting to acquire more souls. But go, Ace, you're wasting precious time here. I'm sure Lily is already at work trying to beat you. I just got here. As I said, I can be of no more help. You already know everything you need to know. Now it's a competition between you and Lily, and I wouldn't want to lose this competition if I were you. The way they said it almost sounds like a threat. What happens to me to the losing team? I think about asking, but I imagine Mantras wouldn't tell me, or maybe I just don't want to know yet. Blah, blah, blah. As I'm heading to my home, I get the feeling I'm being followed. Instinctively, I turn and see two familiar faces, though I wasn't expecting to see them both at the same time. Mercuria? Siberia? Oh, don't worry, she'll be leaving soon. Siberia doesn't reply and said she pounced gives Mercuria an icy look. She insisted on coming. Wait a minute, I made my choice and you're on opposite teams. I never expected to see you two together. Oh, believe me, I'd have come alone if I could. We feared that only one of us wouldn't be enough to make you understand. What was the reason? I thought you wanted to take credit for it. Completely undeserved credit, of course. Without my skills in robotics, you'd never been able to miniaturize such a powerful device, and you know it. Oh please, it would only take me a bit more time, and all we have is time now. This is not true. Not now that Ace has chosen an alignment. And between you and me, Ace, I'm deeply disappointed. Alright, enough. I don't need to listen to you two ramble out crazy stuff. One mad scientist is enough, but two, no thanks. Bye. Wait, you must listen. No, I don't have to do anything though. Excuse me, I already have a headache. This is important. Take it. Siberia pushes something into my hands. I'm caught by surprise. I take a look and at first I don't understand what it is. It looks like a small black box. I decide to open it and everything becomes clear. We asked Ash to compose the melody. I think he did a good job. A music box. I told you it looked ridiculous. Oh really? How else would you suggest to concentrate the cosmic energy except with the sound on the music box? Stop, talk to me and explain what I should do with this thing. Both Mercuria and Siberia look around, then push me inside. It seems that for once they agree on something. We need to make sure nobody hears us. Alright, I told you I had a plan to escape this place, right? You mean to disrupt the energy's place and go back to what's next, right? Explain with easy words, please. Oh, alright, It's too hard for you, isn't it? Well, where I come from, a place in time where superconductors, teleportation, AI and space travel is common, we know for certain that many parallel universes exist. Siberia's theory is that this is a parallel universe. I'm not saying I agree completely with her, but it would make sense. So, like, in another plane, you could be Lily. The differences could be big or small. For instance, I could have rabbit ears instead of fox ears. For a moment, I just stopped and tried to imagine how Siberia would look with rabbit ears, cute as always. Don't focus on the rabbit ears. That was a stupid example. In another plane, Mercurio could have some sense of fashion. And your point is? The point is, and this is where my theory kicks in, is that the universes aren't only parallel in space, but also in time. Okay, now you lost me. What we did in the past will reflect our future, right? But time is a loop, not a line. We can change it. We can change the past. We can change the past and future, but to do this we need to know who we really are. How? By remembering everything, who we were and how we died. Right now we only have a blurry visions of our past, remember details and have innate knowledge about things. When it comes to who we really were, what we did, if we can't answer that, how can we shape our future? Well said. The first time I see Mercurio look at Siberia in an appreciative way, Siberia is happy about this validation. And perhaps Mantras knows it. They're encouraging us to remember. But if we cannot, we aren't a threat. Maybe they're just testing us to see if we're a real danger or not. Okay, let's say what you said just makes sense. What do I do with this music box? This device will let us finally remember our past in full, crystal clear. The life we had before this, before the afterlife. Oh, so I just open it and... No, don't waste it. Such a powerful energy must be preserved. You need to use it to discover the past of all the people on your team. What about the others? They're lost. Are you saying I can only see the past of my team members? Yes. There's only enough energy for that. And another thing, you can't control what you see. It'll be like a vision. You'll see the past like it's a movie. You won't be able to relive it in first person. Huh? You'll have a vision of a place and time, but we could look different. We could even be someone or something different. There are no rules. For some of us, our past vows may be similar to what we are now. I believe I was still a scientist in my past life and look more like Leslie do now. A mad scientist. But Gamboran, Kraken, Aquaria, Angel, they could be anything. A bird, a coral, a flower. This is completely crazy. You must... Well, I believe you. I mean, I'm no longer surprised at what happens here. And if this thing can really help us discover ourselves, I'm going to try. Good. Is there any specific order who I should begin with? That's up to you. There's only one rule. You can't remember everything at once. It takes too much toll on the box and puts us in danger. Small steps, one memory at a time. Wait, do I have to be present as the others see their memories? Of course. Why? Shouldn't I give them a bit of privacy? Privacy here? Ace, do you hear yourself talking? What Sabira is trying to say is that only your presence will influence the memories. Nonsense. We already discussed this before. Oh, really? Your theory of parallel universes makes more sense? Absolutely. Being the Death Arcane, Ace can shift the invisible line of... Shut up, you two. What are you talking about? My presence can influence the past? That's not possible. We have different views about it, but we believe it's true. You're the only one who can do it. Are you curious to know all your teammates' pasts? I'd be lying if I said no. No, I'm not that curious, but I guess since I'm the team leader, it is kind of my duty. Exactly. I still don't understand how I can alter what happened. After each memory, after each piece of the puzzle is revealed, you have to help your teammates process what they saw. What you say matters. I nod because I can no longer be bothered to try and understand this world. I've come to accept that there are some absurd laws and they just work somehow. Alright, I only have one last question. Why me? Because death is the only constant everywhere, everywhere. Death, what about life? Does an unborn baby have a life? Does an egg that would have become a bird have a life if it gets eaten before the bird is born? No. Death and decay, instead, is everywhere. Every living creature dies. Everything withers in time. Mountains fall. Batteries run out of power. Stars explode. Anything that has a beginning has an end. Alright, I got it. I'm the saddest gatekeeper of all, bringer of death and destruction. So it's on me to save everyone. Only you have the power to do it. But what about Lily? Why not give the music box to her? Hey, you said that was the last question. This is a completely different one. Sorry, but you'll admit it's a legitimate question. Because we think you have a better chance to succeed than Lily. You have more charisma. You know your way with people. You can bring out the good in their past. But don't get too cocky. Maybe in living in another plane, we picked Lily instead this time. We decided it was worth giving you a chance. Don't waste it. I look at Siberia. I can't believe she's okay with this. Are you okay with this? I mean, giving such powerful item to the leader of the opponent's team. Don't be fooled. This item won't make you more powerful in battle. Exactly. But if somehow you succeed, if you free us all from this place, everyone benefits from it. That's why we're giving you the item with no regrets. With those last words, the odd couple leaves me, each of them going in the opposite direction. That was probably the last time I'll see them working together. Alright then, let's see what I can do with this music box. What can I do to the music box? No, sorry, but I can't even... I've got to go in the Hamlet to music box, can't please. I'm gonna go to death itself. I'm going to death itself. Yeah, death. See, Lily, death. I burn with curiosity, feeling the intense urge to learn about my past life, the one before I died, the one where I was alive just like any other living being. But with that inquisitiveness comes a sense of dread, because I somehow have this feeling that whatever or however I lived, it was bad. I stare at the music box as I sit on my bed. The power it has to manifest and reveal the truth of my life before my own eyes should be what's unnerving me, but it's not. There's the tattoos on my arms, they look scary. They make me look scary. Fuck this thing, it's already messing with my head. I toss the box aside and it rolls a single time before landing upright on the bed. It captivates me as I look at it. Something about him that feels like it's challenging me to face reality. Well, I do hold the right to know the reason why I'm here and how I died. Maybe the box isn't the villain here. Maybe the real evil is whoever or whatever caused my death. Grabbing it quickly, I run my fingers over the rock-solid material as if stroking a pet, a wild, vicious one with a sense of awareness. Come on, do it, Ace. It's now or never. Ah! Blinded by the light. Sighing, I slowly start to open the lid. A thick white fog disperses from it and gradually engulfs the room, billowing and flowing with a hypnotising intensity. It feels like floating on air with no parachutes, but oddly I feel safe. There is this alluring tune echoing in the air, so soft and melodic that it feels like a lullaby. It's probably not the kind of sound any man my age should be into, but hell, I'm already dead and gone. Who cares if I live my afterlife at all? The music starts to fade out and suddenly I'm hit with a blurry image of a person hitting someone. It's random and baffling, like I'm seeing someone else's life flash before my eyes, but their features are unclear. Is that supposed to be me? No, it can't be. I wouldn't hurt someone like that, would I? The fog slowly dissipates, the melodic tune slips into the howling of a human. The cry is agonised, someone is in pain, terrible pain. You deserve this, you piece of shit. No, I spit on the figure lying on the ground, his battered and bruised, beaten to a bloody mess. This is my very first memory of myself, and I'm already hit with something utterly terrifying and gruesome. The Ace I'm watching now looks like a monster, a kind of villain everyone is afraid of. Leave him, Ace. He will die if you keep going. Whoever that person is, I'm thankful that someone here is making sense amid the chaos. He's not going to stop me, though. It's toned down, but I can still hear it, the fear of hesitation in his voice that tells me he's afraid of me, of this Ace, of this brute. Not until he opens his mouth. Anger drips from my every word. The flaring wires makes me look like a raging bull about to attack. Please spare me, Ace. Stuttering and hiccuping, the person on the ground pleads in a soft voice. His begging affects me, but not the Ace in the scene. He looks bored and annoyed. What's going on? What happened to me? Why am I acting like this? The scene keeps playing, and living Ace. Can't bring himself to keep beating the poor guy. Ace lets out the laugh. The kind of laugh that's meant to mock and belittle someone. He throws his head back and roars with laughter. He eventually fades into chuckles and then nothing. Ace stops, his eyes hold no emotion, neither does his face. He looks like a ticking bomb. Slowly, with predatory steps, Ace starts circling the person lying on the ground. His victim looks petrified and helpless. I'm going to count to 10, and when I stop, I need you to blather out the answers to all my questions. Do you understand? He doesn't respond. The kid remained quiet when Ace asked him the question, causing me to shake my head in distress. What is he doing? Speak up, boy. Please leave me. I didn't do anything. He pleads in a low and shaking voice. Ace shows no sign of mercy, but despite his fierce eyes and smug-looking expressions, his hesitation to strike speaks volumes. Ace is reluctant. That doesn't mean he won't continue if this guy keeps quiet, though. Eventually he'll have to back up his words. I want to help, to put a stop for this, but I don't have the ability to do so. Helplessness and frustration run through my veins, and I feel like I'm pulling out my hair. How can I be this person? I don't connect with him, not even a little bit. I'm looking at a stranger who resembles me physically, but character-wise, I don't know. This can't be me. I'm confused and always hurt and angry at my actions. The first memory I've witnessed is dreadful, and I can't digest the fact that while I was alive, I was living such an awful life. Did I want this? Was I happy living like this? Staring at the smirking gaze in the memory, I get a sense of power, of satisfaction even. Where did it land him? Where did it land me? I'm dead now, maybe this was the reason. My cruel behaviour towards others could be what led me to my own downfall. If I died like this for such harsh acts, then I have no grievance. I deserve this, Ace deserved it. I'm lost in my thoughts when once again the heavy fog begins to appear and engulfs me in my surroundings. No, I need answers. Why was I beating him? What the hell does this mean? I'm completely flummoxed when the fog carries me back to the present, back to my room where it all started. I'm once again surrounded by 4 pale white walls. The box is in my hand, closed and looking ordinary. Gone is its magical aura and enticing quality. The music dots now look simple and plain. My eyes unconsciously fall on the tattoo. When a thought strikes me, the boy I was beating had the same tattoo as me. There's something oddly peculiar about this. I feel like there was some kind of connection between Ace and that kid. They had the same black-coloured scorpion. I now remember the other gang members had a red one. I'm still bothered by that boy's cries. They affected me more than I thought they would. I mean, I don't feel a connection with my living self, but I somehow feel something like a bond between me and that kid. There's something there. His pleas are still echoing in my ears and I want to block them out. It pains me to know I was the kind of guy that would inflict so much harm on others. There's something familiar about that guy's nerves. I can't put a finger on it, but I feel like I know him. I mean, obviously I knew him when I was alive, but it's more like that. I can't know him very well. Then why was I beating him? If I cared about him, why was I causing him pain? Why did I feel like saving him from myself, from Ace? Well, if I'm going to get answers, I'll have to keep going, no matter how terrible the path ends up being. Go back into my Hamlet. Save the game. We can do like death with live. And let me see. Oh my lord. I am new. Death, which means I would have to have a great new life. It's, hang on. Cards. Life. I need it to be live. Live. Love that. Oh, I love those. Where's that? No. Creature. There we go. We're facing Lily. And love of life. Engine. Tango. Oh my lord. No. nymph of flower blood. One of the nymphs actually. Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Yes. A direct attack turn shit. New cards unlocked. La 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 la. Battle 3. Battle 3. Hamlet. Okay, they're all available again. Except the death one. Oh my lord. Yeah, so 5. I love this. I have loads of them. Let's have one of them. And that one. Ah! Yeah, we don't know. I don't understand. Four. Then. Oh my lord, I win. Ah! Level 4. I won against Lenny again. Oh my lord, that's brilliant. That's so brilliant. That's so amazing. Oh yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. And that's about all for this session of The Curse of Manchester. Try again next time for this goodness. Until then, have a lovely day, whatever you decide to do. Bye now.